Hey there, sports history fan. This is Ross Bliley, the host of the Pigskin Tales podcast. Are you looking for that perfect, unique gift for your sports-loving child or grandchild? Or maybe you're looking for one. Well, I got something very unique for you. It's a racket. It's the ultimate device for the ultimate fan. It's perfect for any time you need to make some noise. What it is a 7-inch compact megaphone. It's got 8 powerful adjustable LED lights, noisemakers. Plus, you can design it all you want to match your team's colors. So get on out there and let's get loud. Bring a racket to your next game or competition to cheer on your favorite team or athlete. To pick up your racket today, head to myracket.com. That's myraket.com.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in sports history, and welcome to your sports break for this January 5th edition as we talk about some of the great athletes and milestone moments in the history of sports and the uniform numbers that they wore when these occurred. Before we get to the uniform numbers, let's make sure you know how to get a hold of us and send your feedback. It's pigskindispatch@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your feedback. Love to have you contact with us. We love to answer back. We answer each and every email sent to us, and love to be speaking with you very soon. Now the uniform numbers for January 5th are 42, 22, 24, 44, 30, and jersey number 6. We'll start off with Jackie Robinson, of course, is our number 42 in this historic news. As on January 5th, 1957, he retired from Major League Baseball rather than be traded to the New York Giants from the Brooklyn Dodgers. Didn't want to play on the other side of New York. The number 22 that we want to talk about is also significant to January 5th, as on this date in 1964, the American Football League's San Diego Chargers had a running back named Keith Lincoln, who wore number 22. He rushed for 206 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Bolts blew out the Boston Patriots 51-10 to win the American Football League championship. Our next stop on this timeline of sports history is January 5th, 1991, and a man named Kevin Bradshaw, who wore number 24 for the U.S. International Gulls team, scored an NCAA Division I record of 72 points against an opponent of Division I. And ironically, the Gulls somehow lost the contest 186-140 to Loyola Marymount University. But Kevin Bradshaw scoring 72 points of his team's 140, so 51% in my book of their points. Pretty good day for Mr. Kevin Bradshaw. The number 44 is legendary for baseball slugger Reggie Jackson, as he was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame on January 5th, 1993. Jackson wore a few different numbers, including 9 and 31, in addition to the number 44 that he wore for at least 9 of his 21 seasons in Major League Baseball. On January 5th, 2019, the Golden State and Sacramento teams in the NBA combined for 41 three-pointers in the Warriors' 127-123 victory. It set a new NBA record for three-pointers in a game. Number 30, Stephon Curry. He hit 10 triples, while number 24, Buddy Hield, leads the Kings with 8, and number 44, Justin Jackson, he added 5 more from beyond the three-point arc. And that's a pretty good day of long-range shooting there by just those 3 gentlemen. You know, that's, 23 three-pointers in one game of the 41 by 3 men. Pretty good shooting. And then finally we get to January 5th, 2021, and we had the 86th Heisman Trophy Award given out. And Devontae Smith, the wide receiver from Alabama, who wore number 6 for the Crimson Tide, he won that trophy in 2021, and what a great player Devontae Smith was in college, and he's proven to be pretty good professional as well, as we have seen. So that is your sports history for January 5th, your sports break. We're glad that you could join us here to just take a little taste of sports history to get your day underway. And we hope you join us each and every day to discuss more sports history with these uniform numbers that makes it a little bit unique. If you are looking for more sports history, you can go to sportshistorynetwork.com. We have over 30 podcasters bringing you sports history on a daily and weekly basis. Some really interesting sports history from all genres of sports, all eras of time. And I think it's something for everybody to enjoy. It's family friendly, and there's thousands of hours there to be downloaded. So you'll have a lot of time on your hands to listen to some great podcasting. And there's some great guests and historians that come on to most of our shows too. So I think you'll find that very interesting. Also, you can go to our websites, pigskindispatch.com and jerseydispatch.com, the home of this very podcast. And you'll find some more great sports history, and use our powerful search box, Earl to Go, to search many different keywords in sports history on those two sites. So till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. This penalty kill is almost over. I got to get back out on the ice. But thanks again for joining us for another great edition of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. You get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com. Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website. Seriously, all you got to do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you got to do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.